Well, now stationed at Langley Air Force Base, Master Sergeant Jose Gonzalez was stationed at Bowling in D.C. on September 11th.
He could see smoke rising from the Pentagon after it was hit by one of the hijacked planes. Master Sergeant Gonzalez found himself involved with the attack on the World Trade Center in New York City as well. He shared his story with 10 on Your Side's Art Khan.
Being a New Yorker myself, I was in the shock and awe. Then all of a sudden we heard a big boom outside. Everybody runs outside and there's the smoke billowing out from across the Potomac.
Master Sergeant Jose Gonzalez had little time to think about his family in New York after the third hijacked plane crashed into the Pentagon. As a supervisor at the vehicle maintenance facility at Bowling Air Force Base, he and his men were called into action immediately.
We just had to get everything out. Buses, ambulance, this vehicle, anything that can move, anything. Pickup trucks for damaged equipment over at the Pentagon, buses to evacuate personnel from the Pentagon.
Ironically, he says that was the easy part, but once the dust settled,
that's when the phone call started and, you know, the communication back and forth, and I was calling back to New York saying everybody was okay, and they were calling me.
Gonzalez's father was working near the Empire State Building at the time of the attack and had to walk home to the Bronx.
So we didn't hear anything from him till the next day. So that was, again, it was just out of body. And even now I think about it, I get a little shiver. It's like, man, I can't believe that still happened. I still haven't gone down to ground zero to this day.
That day was a turning point in Gonzalez's military career. In fact, it is the reason he still wears the uniform.
Before, it was just, it felt like a 9-to-5 job.
Remembrance ceremonies, he says, should remind us to remain vigilant.
I'm not saying live life scared, but just be prepared.
Art Khan, 10 on Your Side.